Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome back to WoW Leveling. We are still in the Netherguard mines, and there's a cat on my lap walking on my arm and pushing his head into my arm. So that is a thing right now. He's also drooling on it a bit, so it's a nice update for you. Either way, we need to kill some Netherguard engineers. Take them out! Also, Larry has fixed his skin condition a bit. He went out and bought some Neutrogena. So, good for him. Alright, so let's take out all these guys. Where's the barrel things we have to kill? Barrel things, barrel things. Rune cloth. Oh man, I remember rune cloth. Oh, we gotta kill Foremans too. We just gotta kill everybody. Oh, I guess it's ore, not barrels. Herp dirt. Oh, there's some. Alright, let's go get it. So yeah, how you doing? I always feel like I have to ask how you doing. I'm just like, how you doing? Even though I have no idea how you are doing. Then again, I could see in the comments. Maybe in these comments, everybody should be like, tell me how you're doing. Right? It seems like it makes sense. Also, speaking of commenting, this completely kind of just negates what I just was like, put this in the comments, but I'm making a pointless top 10 about the character models that are some of the worst in World of Warcraft, or were the worst. For example, the old Kobold model, and, you know, various other ones. There's a lot of pretty bad old vanilla ones. I mean, it's not because of, they made them bad or anything, it's just like, they're just really old. But I was just wondering if anybody had any recommendations. I do know there's like the weird looking humans, which I believe are from the Caverns of Time thing. That's a big one. But yeah, if you got any recommendations for that, you can put that. Either tell me how you're doing, or if you don't want to tell me how you're doing, give me some recommendations for that, because I'm going to be making that tonight. Because I've been planning out some videos. I also have a fishing with TB coming up. That's going to be exciting, and I got a few people lined up after that. I'm really happy with how Fishing with Crendor is going. If you haven't seen the newest one with Oxhorn, go check that out. It's been up for about a week now, but it was a really good conversation. I hadn't talked to him for a while, and so it was nice to kind of catch up with him and just nostalgia and talk about the past in World of Warcraft and all that. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's pretty good. A lot of people are like excited about the TB Fishing with Crendor. He's not gonna be like in WoW, like he's not gonna renew his WoW subscription, so he's not gonna be fishing with me, but he will be with me as I fish, which is as good as you're gonna get with TB. Alright, so I don't need to kill Foremans, but I'll kill this one anyway. But yeah, so pointless top 10 about bad character models. Fishing with Crendor and more. I also have a bunch more people lined up to interview, and I'm excited about it. I also when's the Midsummer Fire Festival? Hold on. It is the 21st. Damn. I guess I'll be back. Yeah, it's like E3 is this week. I'll be at E3, and right after that, I love the Midsummer Fire Festival. Let me tell you why. I love the Midsummer Fire Festival because it's one of the events where you have to go around the entire world and just put out fires. A lot of people are like, that's so tedious, that's so boring. But what I love about it is you get to explore the world, and it's kind of what I've been hoping they do with the game for a while. I feel like it's a good idea. I think it was proven in like Timeless Isle and this recent expansion where they did the where's Draenor, where they put like all the treasures all over. Like, look at all those treasures. That's a lot of treasures all over the world. I think it was proven that people like to find those little treasures out in the world and little things, right? What I've been saying for years now, literally years, is I want them to put treasures and cool stuff like transmog gear or toys or whatever it may be. You know, it doesn't have to be like, oh, you found super gear, dude, but you know, stuff, and put it all over like the old world, like Northrend, or Pandaria's not that old. Maybe Outland, maybe like Draenor stuff it's in Outland, like carried over, little treasures you can find. That'd be cool, because like you're experiencing both things. You're like, whoa, I'm from Draenor, but now I'm seeing it in Outland or whatever. Like little things you can find, or you know, Winter Spring or Desolus, or just all the old world places, or even in old dungeon. Like, you know, just have little treasures you can find and send people out on treasure hunts. And that way, you get the community active and exploring again and out in the world. And you're not just saying, hey, go out in the world because we want you to go there. You're actually encouraging people to do it through cool rewards and mechanics. I don't know. And like, I know a lot of people have ideas and then they're just like, we can't implement that because it's just so much work. But I mean, it doesn't seem like it'd be that much work for this one. You literally, you make cool treasures, which that'd probably be the hardest part, is just making cool new stuff you can find. And then just placing them randomly all over the world. And I mean, they can maybe have like a few spawns they'll be at or something, just to make sure nobody just farms them all or something. I think that'd be really cool. I would go out and get all those treasures, that's all I'm saying, because I love exploring, which brings us back to the Midsummer Fire Festival. I love that you just go around the world and you put out fires. It's always relaxing. I like just chill out. I'll watch YouTube or do something, and I'll just go out and put out fires and nostalgia heart about all the zones. Be like, I remember this zone and what I did here. Or like, man, I remember this zone and what I did here. You know, it's just, it's a nostalgia trip. And this engineer's attacking me. Hold on. Also, the frame drops are real in this cave. Oh my god. All right. Okay. We got some aggro. I'm gonna have to multi-shot. All right. Here we go. Bring it down. Bring it down. Here we go. Here we go. We got a berserk. But I think it's a cool idea. Don't you think it's a cool idea? You better think it's a cool idea. I'm just kidding. But I've been wanting that for a long time, and they've been implementing it. That's the reason I'm like more, I guess like more pushy with it. Like I want them to do it because they've done it with like all the treasures and, you know, Draenor and like all the cool stuff you can find out there. Like they're so close to figuring out that cool idea, but they just gotta, you know, do it. Yeah, and you might be like, oh, well, new players might find the stuff. Well, that'd be cool, because then you might encourage people to actually level and find treasures and stuff. Plus, if you really don't want new players to find, like, the cool treasures, put, like, a level cap on it. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna read the quest, because I don't want to just keep talking and skip over the whole point of what I'm doing. Yeah. It's all mine. There's nothing quite like a big, fat kick in the wallet, is there, you Alliance lunkheads? Trust me. Whoa, we were level 56. Dude, we're almost 60. We're almost 60. Aspect of the pack, no way. Excellent work, friend. I like the way you do business. Alright, what do we need? Any of these? I don't really think so. I'll just take this and sell it. The next phase of operations takes place deeper within the mine. Speak with Takarili for your next assignment. His name is very hard to pronounce. Just follow the minecart rails to the southeast and follow the curve around. You'll see him at the entrance to the mine's upper chamber. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, Zaluzaran. Beware the living. Alright, so let's go talk to that guy. That's one of the reasons I've actually enjoyed doing Orc vs. Wild. Even though I've done most of the zones I wanted to do with Orc vs. Wild. And Man vs. Wild stopped being a show, which kind of demotivated me. However, I could do, like, Survivor Man. I could create, like, a new guy. But then, I don't know, I like Boar Thrills. But then again, Survivor Man might be... I feel like it needs a new thing. You know, it needs a new twist to it. So maybe, like, Survivor Man. But, Warcraft Survivor Man, you know? I don't know what he'd be. Maybe he'd be a troll or something. That'd be a cool idea. And he like has to film himself, so you don't have like crazy camera crews and everything. And he actually teaches you how to survive in the zones. Might be a good idea. I don't know, but I'm not going to promise anything because I've realized that I'm bad at promising things and then having them be delayed a long time. I just get really excited about ideas and then, you know. That's what happens. I guess get really excited with ideas, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna do this idea, and then I realize it's a lot more work than I thought it would be, and it's gonna take either a long time to get it done well, or It's just maybe not going to happen for a long time, or it's just not going to happen. Example, fishing with Crendor. It took like 2 years to get that going, yet I was like, oh, just wait, guys. But, you know, I think fishing with Crendor is a good example. Now it's going great.
What's beyond your mind?
Good, you here already. Stick around for a little bit, troll. We're gonna mess with the Alliance. First things first. It looks like we got ourselves a problem. These miners down the pathway to the right have been running around like chickens, their heads on. Without their heads on. If they had their heads on, I don't think it'd be a problem. My best guess is they dug too deep and found something nasty. A demon, an elemental, or some kind of tentacly beast. Takarali, don't like surprises. Find out what the problem is and take care of it. And then we get ourselves back on track. Find and slay whatever is frightening the miners. Alright, so where is that? It's down in here. Let's clear our way. Yeah, I think so. I'm actually pretty excited about doing something like that, like a Survivor Man show. I gotta work on it. I gotta actually write it. And yeah. And then I'm gonna, you know, keep working on my Billy series. I've been mentioning that a long time. It's taken the fishing with Crendor path, except it actually does require a lot of writing and voicing and stuff like that. But YOLO swag, dude. Alright. Let's head this way. This way. I think it's this way. Keep moving. Keep moving. There we go. And boom. And boom. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Down here. We got oh, he is down here. Okay, I was just making sure. The reassuring Netherguard foreman. I see. They're trying to just reassure everybody, like, it's okay, guys. There's a big scary monster thing, but it's okay. It's fine. Alright. There we go. Keep moving in. As we get closer to the giant thingy that I don't know what it is. Here's a terrified Netherguard miner. Alright, so we're pretty close now. Now we're getting close. Boom, boom, boom. I always like how whenever I make a fans ran WoW thing, most of the people are like, these ideas are great. I don't know, I just thought of that. I just did. But yeah. You know, I actually think I think it'd be cool to have like a Super War Song Gulch or something, you know, like spikes coming up and like crazy stuff happening and just like over the top. I think that'd be fun. Even if it was like an April Fool's event. Oh yeah, here's the Illacor beast guy. Let's kill him. Boom, boom. Yeah, he's dead. Oh wait, is he dead? I guess he just doesn't have any loot. Look at his face. Look at that. He had so many eyes. And a big tongue. And his tongue was like laying on his sharp teeth. That'd be painful. That had to be pretty painful. Alright. Wait, can we just go back this way? I don't think so. No. No, we can't. Okay. A good shift to aspect of the pack. Except I think aspect of the hawk is now... Have I not been using aspect? No, aspect of the hawk isn't even a thing anymore. Right? Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Aspect of the cheetah. Where's the other aspects? Did I just not get them yet? Misdirect. Beast cleave. Do I really just like not have any aspects? Oh my god. That's how you know you're old. You're just like, where's my aspect of the hawk? And then it's not even in the game anymore. Or it might, I think it's a talent or something. Either way, let's go turn this thing in. I guess I can keep aspect of the pack on. And then, you know, just keep rolling. And not get hit by anything. Here we are. What up, Takarol? So it was a demon. Those miners never seen a demon before? We are in the blasted lands, man. Demons are everywhere. Oh well, let's get on to the good stuff, shall we? The tunnel ahead heading west will take you straight to the Chief Prospector Hondo's office. He's the big cheese around here, and Takara heard that he's a darn fine miner. That's why he's gotta die. There's just one problem. The pathway is completely filled with those pesky Netherguard flunkies. That's why you gotta disguise yourself. Hop inside this box here and sneak down the pathway. Hopefully you won't draw too much suspicion on your way to the killing. Slay Chief Prospector Honda used to disguise along the way. That is a good place to stop, build up hype to get to Chief Prospector Hondo. And that's so weird how you can see people in stealth. Or you can see through people in stealth. Look at that. Look at that. You can see Larry through stealth too. What am I even talking about? I don't know. Okay, see you next